Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the IceHQ Ice Rink in Reservoir, Melbourne, Australia, on Warringjoy, Woiwurrung Traditional Land for the IceHQ Tier 2 Women's League Round 4 Game 1. It's the Inferno in the white against the Dogs, the Reservoir Dogs in the black. I'm Carl Brewer, and joining me this evening is Tarina Lee. Tarina, it's great to have you back with us tonight. I hope you enjoy the show. We put on a good one for everyone who is tuning in to listen to this on the IceHQ live streams.
Yeah,
Tonight, of course, it is the clash between the Inferno and the Dogs. In round 1, it was a 1-1 tie. In round 2, the Dogs won 3-0, and Simone Kuchera scored all 4 of those Dogs' goals. The Inferno so far this season, well, they haven't won a game. They've got 2 ties and 3 losses out of 5, and just the 2 goals so far this season, both to Jess Meggs. Jess McPherson has looked strong at times, but is sometimes hesitant to take shots. Is often isolated on solo efforts. Nuzmovic, well, she's threatened at times, but despite good speed, hasn't been able to crack the scoreboard.
Yeah, Dogs have a good neutral zone control through Elliott and Legg, and a solid D with Wilkinson. Dean and Arias, but it's fair to say that they have a single-pronged attack. Sim Kuchera, hope I'm saying that right,
yep.
looks for and gets stretch passes. Sauna's pass high, challenging D and buries the puck. She scored all 4 of the Dogs' goals versus Inferno this season so far.
And that's absolutely the thing, that for the Inferno to be a chance in this game, 2 things have to happen for them. First thing is they actually have to score some goals. I know it sounds kind of obvious, but you need to be able to score, and that's one place where their game has been a little lacking. They have not been able to tickle the twine as effectively as they need to be. They've created opportunities, but they haven't been able to get it past anyone enough to do things. And the other thing they need to do, well, today, they've got to shut Sim down. How do you do that?
Well, you want good D, really, don't you?
But what does that mean?
Well, I mean, you've got to see her come into the blue line, I'd say. You want to intercept her before she gets to that net.
The classical mistake that D will often make is they'll try and cut off a player up high in the defensive zone, up near the blue line, and Simone will get around you there. She's got the advantage. She can skate pretty well. She's got good puck skills, and she'll get past you. And then it's just Sim and the goaltender. And then just Sim in the goaltender situation, it's going to go in. So what you need to do as a D is you need to make sure that you're coming back and owning the space in front of the net and being suitably fierce. If you can own that territory and make sure that the Dogs never get a chance to get any good quality possession in that slot area, then you are much more likely to be competitive. And that's what they're going to need to do tonight. And they've done it in the past, and certainly in that first game they were pretty good at shutting it down. They've got to do it tonight, and they're underway.
Yeah, we've got a puck drop there between Novovic, I think it is, and Vertigan. So far we're up in the Dogs' defence there, using the boards to go across. Picked up by, they've intercepted here with Savic. Savic just had a good intercept there in the neutral zone. And we've just got a board pass there from number 16, Van der Villet. Back down into the...
Kia Van der Vliet. Or Van der Vliet, if you like.
You just get these names. Alright, we're still in the Dogs' zone. Here we go here.
Like I said, just dumping the puck in for the Inferno, but only gets it as far as I think we've got. Oh, I lost track like that. And fortunately for everyone, the puck ended up out of the rink, and rink announcer Jane Burgess there just picking it up from the boards. That was played up the ice by Hayley Legg, who also referees here. Hayley, she's a great skater and a great contributor to the culture here at IceHQ as we're underway again.
Yeah, we just had a puck battle. Dogs won that one there. They've got possession of the puck through the neutral zone. They're in the Infernos.
Shaheen wisely there dumping it in for the Dogs. Comes out now. She's got another chance to get a shot on. She's been pressured. Gets a shot on the net. Nice one. Just off to the side, but it's the right thing to do from the point. You want to shoot low and hard and just create rebound opportunities.
We've got Kuchera, sorry.
That was Simone Kuchera there, just trying to wrap around and try and get the puck in. She's got Lisa McKinven there in front of the net as well. Who goes for a backhand. It nearly goes. Kuchera, however, picks up a subsequent backhand, tips it over the top of the goalie, and there you are. Simone adds to her tally against the Inferno with 5 of the Dogs' 5 goals against the Inferno. And that's just a classic opportunity situation there. Lisa Mack had a crack and just created a rebound, but unfortunately for Sam Hockey in the net for the Inferno, Sim was there to flick it up over his shoulder, and the scoreboard now reads 1-0 in favour of the Dogs with 13 and 40 to go.
They're hitting off at the face-off. We're back into the Dogs' zone.
Wilkinson trying to clear the ice. He finds support in Elliott, who moves the puck up the ice. To the line, not Elliott. We've got a mystery jersey out there, a number 77 that we don't know. But all the same.
Now they're battling for the puck there in the Inferno zone. Tried to make a pass up the boards, but intercepted by number 77, mystery player.
Just guessing that 77 might actually be Alicia Casillo in a different jersey. Not that it particularly matters, Alicia, but if we get your names wrong, we do apologise. We're trying to go off your jersey numbers as best we can. And if they don't match what is on hockey site, then we're in a little bit of trouble. But the puck now being played up the ice by the Dogs, trying to get it out of the zone, and they do. Only as far as Genesis, who plays it back to her D partner, who tries to backhand it, but Wilkinson keeps it in with her feet, loses her footing in the process, tries to chip it across the ice, finds the aforementioned number mystery 77, who we think is Casillo. To get it past Genesis again. A nice battle up on the board, so only as far as Dean, who flings it in. Not a lot on it though, comes out into the neutral zone, but picked up by Wilkinson, who just has to stay on side, but now she's got room. Tried to get past Keir van der Kleet, but van der Kleet got a stick on it and it broke up that attack.
Got a nice pass there from, still battling for the puck there. We had a, not sure who that one was.
Snizmovic just trying to reach back and get the puck. Plays it up instead to Robertson, who is trying to do something creative. Puts into the corner, but it ends up in the slot for the Dogs, who clear it out nicely. And now the puck breaks out of the zone. They've got a bit of time and space now, the Dogs, but Snizmovic on the back check cleans up the effort. And we've got a Dogs player trying not to put herself into the net. And that's wearing Ash Casillo's jersey. It might actually be Ash Casillo. In fact, I suspect it probably is, so I was wrong with the number renumbering, but all the same. They do have a number 77, and we don't know who it is.
Oh, the puck's just gone back around the net there. We've got Dogs player picked it up and hit it back towards the slot. Risky pass there.
This is an interesting decision to make a pass across ice in defence, isn't it?
Yes.
But sometimes it works. However, it's generally not a high percentage option. The Dogs still trying to clear it out of their defensive zone. The Inferno have had it in now for quite a while, trying to create some opportunities. But now the Dogs managed to get it out. Vertagen now skating up ice, and she's got a rapidly back-checking player, forcing her to turn around. She makes a bit of space though, has a look, gets around again. The check there by Jamesis. It goes into the corner, deflecting off her body, and now Vertagen tries to find a pass across the front. Gets it, but it just trickles past, and wasn't enough there for Casillo to do anything terribly productive with it.
It's got a bit of a battle up here on the blue line. The puck is loose there. Picked up by number 19 on the Inferno.
It's Natasha Hudson playing it up. She'd be tired from a rigorous game last night in the beer league here. But the puck has gone for icing. If you're not familiar with the icing rule, if you play the puck from your own half of the rink, it crosses the red line and then crosses the goal line at the far end without anyone touching it, it's the crime of icing, and you are brought back for a defensive zone face-off. So the Dogs there, they played the puck from their own side. It crossed the goal line at the other end. No one else touched it, and so they are brought back for a defensive zone face-off. The sting in the tail, they're not allowed to get a change.
Just a bit of a battle there in front of the slot, and it hit out there by
Meg's nicely positioned there, trying to create an opportunity and get the goal that she desperately needs. She has scored the 2 goals for the Inferno so far this season. It's not an awful lot, but she's been the scorer. She very nearly managed to just get a backhand tip in there. As Savic that time took a shot from a distance and forced a goaltender in Zoe Stewart to actually do something, which is good. And here comes Kachira, which is being watched very closely by Megs. Megs tries to deal with it, but Kachira skates around onto the backhand, misses it a little bit. Chipped in by Hayley Legg, but it went over the top of everything. Now Lisa Mack tries to swivel around back to her partner in Kuchera, who now has the puck behind the net. She's looking to skate around. Lisa Mack is free in the front, tapping frantically, saying, give me the puck, I want to put it in the net. No, sorry, Sim's not sharing today. It's back up to Kuchera, who gets around the first defender. Got it on the backhand, winds on the forehand, gets herself a space, takes a shot. Nice save by Sam Hockey. Still more pressure though for the Dogs. Lisa Mack gets it back to Kuchera, who tries another backhand, but this time couldn't lift it over the pads or get through the 5-hole, and Sam Hockey makes it safe for the Inferno. Still a 1-0 lead so far with just over 8 minutes to go in the first. 1 goal from 5 shots to the Dogs. A beauty by Sim Kuchera, who picked up a nice rebound.
Face off there in the Inferno zone, picked up immediately by, was this one Sim there or was Wilkinson?
Wilkinson just playing that one in.
Yeah.
But now she dumps it back in, and Gagner now trying to pick it up for the Dogs. Fires it across the front, but there's Inferno in the way. Now they've got a chance to clear it out, and they get it out of the zone. Not only as far as Wilkinson, who got her feet tangled up in it. Ash Elliott assisting a little bit by guiding it in the wrong direction. That's all right, Ash, you can buy me a beer later. And now the Inferno get themselves onside. But now it is cleared out of the net. Beautiful work there by Kathy Costello, getting a stick in the way.
Good pass there from number 77 on the
Referees have their hand up, and it is another icing on the Dogs. Again, once more, they played the puck from their own defensive zone, crossed the goal line at the other end, and they're brought back. Sometimes a player at this point for the defensive team will try and get a change, try and get some fresh legs on, but the referees are very much aware of that, and they will drag anyone back on the ice and say, you are staying on, you don't get a rest. Sorry. And that's the real sting for the icing penalty. Well, not penalty, sorry, but the icing infraction.
Battle for the puck there after that face-off, and we've moved it out of the Dog zone, intercepted by number 8 on the Inferno.
So missing tonight 2 for the Inferno. There's no sign of Lydia Robinson, which is a great loss for the Inferno. She's been a good goal scorer.
She's there.
Robinson?
Yep, I did see her.
Jess McPherson. That's the one I meant. Who has been very effective, but not able to score, but she's absent this evening. Hope she's got a note.
And the puck is being cleared there on Inferno's side.
And this time it will be the Inferno who ice the puck. You could see there Demi Savic racing down to try, and you can win the race. Technically, if the team that ices the puck sprint down the other end and get to where the puck would have been, or get to where the puck would be before the defending team does, they can wipe the icing and it gets negated. But Savic was trying to do that. Not quick enough though, and the Dogs got there first, and so the puck is brought back. And this time it's the Inferno who have to do the defensive zone face-off. 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go. 1-0 the lead to the Dogs.
We've got Dogs hitting that one towards the slot. Didn't quite get shot on there.
England with good position. Couldn't quite get enough on it. Osmovic now looking to try and be an attacking threat. She has threatened to be dangerous throughout the series. She's got good speed.
Tried to pass up there to the blue line, but just didn't have enough power on it.
Dean pinched in to try and get it. She's got Vertagen covering for her, which is good play by the Dogs to get that all under control. But now the Inferno break it out of the zone. But only as far as the waiting Dogs defence in Wilkinson, who plays it up the ice. Sorry, that wasn't Wilkinson. It was Lydia Heed.
Oh, we just had a shot towards goal from the Dogs, player number 5 there.
Yeah, that was Maddie England who nearly managed to get a tip in. I think Sam Hockey only just got on it. We might get a chance to see that one on the replay if we're lucky. But that was a pretty good chance there for England, not the country, the player.
We've got a bit of a battle there behind the nets. The Inferno pick it up and put a shot on goal. Didn't quite make it there.
Lovely one-timer there by Osmovic. She's been quite dangerous so far this game. Let's see if she can convert it into where it matters on the scoreboard. She's had a couple of chances. Kuchera calling for the pass on the blue line. Didn't get it. But it didn't matter because the goal scored there by...
Is it number...
That's Abby Vertagen took the shot. She had Simone Kuchera skating down the other side, calling for the puck in a hurry. But what that does to the goaltender, Sam Hockey had to watch 2 threats. She knows Sim's coming, so she's got to watch Sim. She can't take her eyes off her, because if the puck goes across, there's a goal. But what that does is that open up the opportunity for Abby Vertagen to take quite a nice shot and get it over the shoulder of Sam Hockey, and we have a 2-goal lead with 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go.
Nice pass there from Savic. Unfortunately, it was intercepted. They're just managed to get that one into the dog zone with Megs coming in now. Didn't quite grab possession of the puck there. Oh, we've...
You can see Megs desperately trying to get back. She saw Kachira was coming. Now she's in front of her and delays the position nicely. That's great defensive play there, Jess Meggs, keeping Kachira out. That's what the Inferno need to do when she gets her head of steam up. Is you need someone like Jess Meggs nullifying the move, and Jess Meggs did that very well indeed.
We've got Ballsy now with Puck having a bit of a battle with one of the Inferno players. And nice pass from number 22 leg there.
Meggs again, just this time beaten by Kachira, who's away. Cuts across the front, but loses the puck in the process. Couldn't quite get onto it. And Meggs this time a little bit lucky to get away with that one. Kachira was clear. But Costello now for the Dogs, pumping it back up the ice, fighting Lisa McKinnon. But Jess Meggs doing everything. She's everywhere all at once, Jess Meggs. But, they dump it deep in the corner for the Inferno to retrieve. Van der Kleet now looking up ice. It's covered by Lisa McKinnon. Nice piece of stick work there to put pressure on her. Still stuck in the attacking zone. So Lisa, that was Hayley Legg now loose in the slot. But tying up is Inferno defence. They're back in numbers trying to occupy that space. Kachira comes through but loses a footing over Claire Van der Kleet, who's trying to clear the puck out. And they do manage to move the puck into the corner. Trying now to break it up, looking for attack. They managed to finally clear the zone in Jamesis, but Jamesis is robbed by Kachira. And it's Wilkinson who picks it up for the Dogs skating around the back of that, looking up ice. He's got Kachira on the blue line looking for it. Tries to make the pass, but it's intercepted.
Kachira's picked up the puck now, going to go for a run across the neutral zone. She's made a pass out to Elliott. Elliott's heading for the slot, puts a shot on, and it's just knocked away by Sam Hockey there.
Yeah, Van der Kleet did a pretty good job there, just of stick lifting on Elliott, just breaking up that shot. Elliott had a good angle, but Van der Kleet got her stick in the way and broke it up. Lovely back check there too by Ash Elliott. She was a bit frustrated probably by that stick lift, so she got a bit of steam in her tank and came back and stole the puck. Just 1 minute to go in the first. It's still a 2-0 lead to the Dogs. Elliott now trying to play it up high and find an option. She does, but Van der Kleet for the Inferno will pick it up. Tries to chip it out of the zone. Only just managed to get onto that. It was a tumbling muffin. It did actually get out of the net as Wilkinson looks up ice, finds a support in Arias, but the puck goes in the corner. We do actually have 77. It is Rosetta Arias, so we're all good. Straight up on the system now, so everyone's happy.
Wilkinson, I believe, has picked up the puck now, back into the Inferno zone. Tries to put a shot on, a bit wide there. And... sorry. Now, Dogs have just got that one. Go for another shot on goal. It's stopped by Sam Hockey. Got Elliott passing it back into the slot for Inferno. Another great block. And we've got a goal. We've got a save there from Sam Hockey.
And at the end of the first, it is a 2-goal lead to the Dogs, 2-0. 10 shots on the net to 3 to the Inferno. The Inferno have looked promising on a couple of occasions. Nismovic has been fast, as she always is, but not able to convert it into much in the way of scoring opportunities. And Jess Meggs, well, she's been everywhere, certainly doing a lot of work covering Kachira everywhere she got a chance to. But sometimes it's just not enough. You know that you put Simone Kachira in place to score a goal, and she will. And she got that beautiful rebound. But the second one was a lovely goal by Vertegen. It's given to her as an unassisted, but really that was a line goal. 3 players coming down, and one of them was Kachira, who's in open space on the other side. So poor Sam Hockey is looking up, seeing Vertegen with the puck, and Sim Kachira on the other side of her. Who do I cover? I'm going to cover Sim because we know she's got that great shot, which opens up the opportunity there for Vertegen to get one on the net. So it's the first goal that's been scored against the Inferno by someone who isn't Sim. It was scored by Abby Vertegen, and it was a lovely one as well. Beautiful piece of play. Just too many numbers there for the Dogs on the rush as they came through. So great, very entertaining first period. Certainly here we've had a bit of fun, and we worked out who 77 is. It's Rosetta Arias, who is on the list. It's just our system isn't quite coping with it, but we will get that as best we can throughout the game. It's not showing up on our electronic scoreboard, but it is on the paper one, so you can see that on the board. So we are just about ready to get underway with the second. It was 3 shots to the Inferno to 10 to the Dogs. So Sam Hockey with a pretty decent workout there in the net for the Inferno first up. Not bad play by the Inferno. They're certainly in with a good chance in this game. They just need to, they've got to get it in the net. It sounds easy, doesn't it? It's not though. And we are underway in the second.
Got Megs there winning that face-off. Looks for a pass along the blue line. Savic picks it up. She's looking to push it across the neutral zone there and manages to pass it along to number 51. At the moment, the Dogs, we've got a little bit of a collision there in the middle of neutral zone.
Beautiful stand up there by Tash Hudson. She stood up and said, "You're not getting past me. This is not a non-contact game, it's a non-checking game, which means you are allowed to make contact with your opposition. You're not allowed to line them up and knock them over, except if you are also in pursuit of the puck. If 2 players are playing the puck and they have a collision, well, that's hockey and that's what happens. You're just not allowed to play them without playing the puck. It's a subtle difference sometimes, but in that case, perfectly fine by Hudson. She just put her body in the way and got a bit fierce.
We've got the puck here up on the boards. Number 27 for the Dogs passes it back into the Inferno zone there.
Magman now for the... So Hudson for the Inferno now looking to play it up ice. They've got numbers. A pretty desperate back check though, a fight by Caseo there, trying to break up the momentum. Inferno were skating up about a line 3 wide. But, nicely shut down by Caseo.
Got Megs with the puck there in the corner, looking for a pass into the slot, intercepted by number 27 on the Dogs.
It's a pretty good battle there in the slot between Savic and Lydia Heen. Oh, I tell you, not Heen, that's Tanya Dean there battling with Savic in the slot. It's an important battle, and the rules there are a little bit relaxed about contact. You are allowed to battle for that position and a bit of push and shove. You'll see that a lot of times, especially when a player like Kachira gets themselves in the slot. The opposition know how dangerous it is, and they'll try and get a defensive player in their face, lifting the stick off the ice and saying, "You're not scoring on my watch." And sometimes it works.
The puck's up here in the neutral zone. We've got Blake and Bolsey just fighting for possession of the puck. Goes into the middle, and Robinson's picked it up. She's going to go try for a run. Unfortunately, she's blocked by Kachira there.
The Dogs with the scoring line on at the moment. McKinven, Kachira and Legg on the ice at the moment for them. Wilkinson doing a great job in defence, taking the puck away from the Inferno. And Legg cut in to try and sort it out and breaking up the middle now. Was Hayley Legg, finds Lisa McKinven, who has a bit of room. Will she take a shot? No, she elects to make the pass to Simone, but couldn't quite handle it, Kachira. Now he's racing back, and it is Jamesis for the Inferno trying to do something constructive. Gets it to the middle of the ice, plays it across the front, but only as far as the Dogs in Wilkinson, who circles around a little bit dangerously, loses the puck, bobbles that loose in the slot. But finally, luckily for the Dogs, they do manage to clear it out. And Simone Kachira now gets around one high check. That's that one thing they've got to watch out for. But the second one back was Kia Vandercleet, and she shut it down.
Kuvica picking up the puck now behind the Inferno's net. Probably looking for that pass out. And Inferno's just hit that one over to the boards now. They're pushing to get it out of the zone, which they have. And it's loose in the Dog zone there. And they've just dumped that one back into the neutral. Picked up by number 73 on Inferno. She managed to hit it in, but it's been picked up by the Dogs. Number 12, who's just passed up to Kuvica, who is going in for another run. She's in the slot, puts a shot on, and Sam Hockey has just pushed that one wide.
Nice work there by Sam. Dogs getting loose in the slot. You can just see floating around high, Lisa McKinven, who real pressure on her though. She's being allowed a lot of room and space. Inferno just giving away that space. But Benny Savic now tries to play it up the ice. Nice piece of poke checking though by Lydia Heen, who got a stick on it and just broke up the momentum on that attack.
A nice cross ice pass there from number 17 on the Inferno.
Playing it up the ice, stolen though beautifully by Nismovic. Tries to put the puck across, gets it through Elliott, it tumbles through. But there's a goalie in the way in Zoe Stewart who says, not today. Not that time anyway. Suffolk's got to play loose in the slot, but the Dogs pick it up eventually, and you can see that battle for position in that slot, which is the area in front of the net if you're not familiar with the jargon. And we are going to have an icing. The Inferno dumped the puck in. Wasn't a bad option though by, I think that was certainly an Inferno player. I'll get there in a second. I think that was Tash Hudson who dumped it in, but she was probably looking to pick up a fast moving forward, but they couldn't get there in time. Dogs got there first, and so now the Inferno have a defensive zone face-off and no changes. The sin of icing was carried out. 10 minutes to go in the second. It is still 2-0 lead to the Inferno. One shot each so far this period.
They hit the puck out to the side after that face-off. It's just run around the net there on the boards. They've got a bit of a battle on the boards there. Two Infernos and one Dog. Picks up the puck.
Inferno getting in each other's way there a little bit as they race up the ice in this moment, but she's got to get around Wilkinson, who sweeps and takes the puck off, and they both lose their footing. And Wilkinson trying to get out to her. Puck goes across the front. Here's a chance now for the Inferno, but it bounces off legs. Doesn't manage to get into the slot. Nice work there by the legs of leg, who kept it out. I've been saving that one up all game.
And the Dogs pick up the puck, cross ice pass there.
They get away with it. They had England racing up towards Dervish, but neither of them really the winner of that battle. That's Robinson who gets the puck across, and Inferno trying to get the puck across, but their defensive play nice as they move the puck out of the ice. That's Abby Vertagen looking for a chance. She finds Wilkinson. Wilkinson's got a bit of room. He's being marked and dumps the puck up for a point, but not there because that's normally her job. The puck comes out. England trying to do something with it, but the Inferno clear it out. But only as far back as Wilkinson, who once again just puck handles around the neutral zone. Not able to pick it up there, the Inferno, because if they got it there, it was all over. Well, they sort of got a pretty good shot. The Inferno have dumped the puck in. It's going to go down. The referee waves off icing. The puck didn't make it. It stopped. And, the Inferno getting a change. They keep the puck in the zone. The Dogs, however, managed to break it out. Now there's a problem for the Inferno. They've got 4-on-1, which includes Samoa Kuchera. Make the pass across to her, who gets it one time, but Vakia Vanderkleet got in the way of it. Broke up that play. A little bit lucky there, the Inferno. Their change was a little bit sloppy. And they do manage to clear the puck out of the zone. Now the situation reversed. Not able to get control of it, the Inferno. McKinnon making a cross-ice pass back to Kuchera. Looking to get it intercepted, but got away with it. Now Kuchera has space, goes around one, gets backhand, lobs the backhand in. But Sam Hockey says, not that time. And with 7 minutes to go, it's just under 8 minutes to go, I should say, in period two. We have 2 goals to the Dogs, none to the Inferno. And 2 shots so far this period to the Dogs, just the 1 to the Inferno so far. Proving to be quite an interesting little contest this second period. Let's see if the Inferno can make more opportunities. Sooner or later, one of them will go in.
That one picked up by number 77. Just hit into the corner there, a bit of a battle. Inferno player loses their feet. Picked up by Elliott, who takes a shot on goal there, but it's blocked. Now the puck is just about to dribble over the blue line, but it's stopped and just moved out. We've got a player number 23 on the Inferno. Just cut off there by one of the Dogs players.
Blake for the Inferno skated across into the side, had a great opportunity. Unfortunately for the Inferno, they couldn't get the pass across. Sevic was looking for it. Blake was in great position, but the pass was not quite on, and this time it is iced by the Dogs, and it will be brought all the way back for them to have a defensive zone face-off. If you're not familiar with it, a defensive zone face-off is actually a really good counter-attacking opportunity. If you're a defensive team and you can get your wingers moving fast up the ice, quite often the attacking team, their defensive players who would normally be sitting on the blue line, sometimes they'll creep in a couple of metres, think, oh, you know, I could maybe score a goal here. Problem is, and you can see there the Inferno, one of them creeping in quite a long way in Dervish. If the Dogs get the puck out quickly, it does create a very good scoring opportunity for them on a rapid counter-attack, but not this time.
Inferno number 8 did a good job then, try and keep it in, but unfortunately it's been picked up by one of the Dogs players. Bit of a battle, get over the blue line.
It's a race there for the Dogs. Couldn't keep possession, ran into a wall of white. Kate Wales now trying to play the puck in, but he's beaten by the back-checking Lydia Heen.
Inferno just picking that puck up there. Intercepted by number 17 on the Dogs.
Wales going in on the forecheck, chasing in on Heen. He gets around her and skates around the back, and then looking up ice, she's got Kachira calling for the stretch pass. Unfortunately, her Nismovic gets in the way. Nismovic with a chance, gets a shot, but it bounces off a stick. And it is Kachira now who will pick it up and look up ice. She's got room in front of her. Makes a nice pass across, but not quite able to get onto it. Was Museo. Puck now in the corner, but played out now by the Inferno. Looking up ice, finding the connection in Wales, but Wales doesn't get it past Costello. Costello gets tangled up in Wales' stick. Unintentional, but all the same. The puck rattles around the back of the net now for the Inferno to play up the ice if they can. They go for another one of those cross-ice passes, but they get away with it this time, but Costello picks it up. The teammates are offside, however, and they will be brought back. The offside rule, if the puck comes out of the offensive zone, so it goes past that blue line, every single attacking player has to come out before any player can go in. And Costello's also coming in to sit 2 for a penalty. I'm not 100% sure what that one is for just yet. I think it's Costello. Yep, definitely Kathy Costello should be sitting 2. So the Inferno now with a numerical advantage. They get an extra player on the ice. So they've got 5 against the Dogs 4. And we'll be able to tell you what that penalty was for in just a moment.
Inferno battling, take the advantage here. Fortunately, it's intercepted by Wilkinson, who hits it right up into the Inferno zone.
You might be wondering why wasn't that icing? Because in a penalty kill situation, there is no icing. You can dump the puck down the other end without the penalty. So that's why Wilkinson just got the puck and sent it all the way to Moe, which is the place no one wants to go back and pick it up. And the penalty was for unsportsmanlike. So possibly, I don't know what it was for, to be honest. Maybe she said something she shouldn't have, or who knows. Regardless, she's sitting 2.
And Inferno looking for the opportunity, passing into the slot there. Unfortunately, Savic was intercepted by 2 Dogs players. And Inferno looking to keep the puck in the zone.
Wilkinson looks up the ice. See, she's got McKinnon on the post. Finds her. McKinnon dispossessed. Nice that grab by Rufigalis, but she couldn't do anything useful with it, and it's Jess Meggs now for the Inferno, playing it back across to Van der Kleep. Inferno is setting themselves up. Watch the Dogs and see how they set up their defensive pattern here. They will probably go for what's called a box defence. In this case, they've got a triangle and Lisa Mack floating around over the corner doing who knows what.
Still yet, we've got Wilkinson who's picked up the puck and she's going for a run towards the Inferno's net. She's pushed wide by 2 Inferno players, and we have Lisa behind there, was it?
Just over 20 seconds to go on the power play. Kathy Costello will be back on the ice very shortly. Very aggressive penalty kill by the Dogs. And looking up the ice there was Tess Wilkinson, but unfortunately for her, it didn't do anything. But what it did do is run the clock down. So the penalty will be over when the puck is dropped. There was about 7 seconds to go on it. By the time the referee drops the puck, the penalty will be over, and Kathy Costello will jump straight back on the ice. We are back to 5-on-5 hockey.
The Inferno looking to pick the puck up there, hit it right into the Inferno zone, but it's intercepted and dumped back out. And
so Wales trying to take the boards away there on a forecheck on Tanya Dean. They did the right thing though, just chipped it up past her up the boards. Quite often a forechecking player, it's an attacking player trying to put some pressure on a defensive player with the puck. Will sometimes try and force them to make a cross-ice pass by skating up the boards. But smart defensive player won't fall for that ruse. And we saw exactly that in Dean. She did nothing silly.
the puck just moving out of the dog zone there. A bit of a battle in the neutral. We're going to go for a chase here. Number 5, Crucio just put a shot towards goal, but wasn't wasn't lucky enough to get it in. We're up in the boards now in the corner, having a bit of a battle. Passes out towards the blue line, and it is hit out of the zone by number 78 on the Inferno, who's now going for a run towards the goals. Puts a shot on. Goalie's not quite sure where it is. And it looks like it was just underneath their pads there. Very close.
With just over 40 seconds to go in the second period, it's been not a bad one for the Inferno. Certainly they haven't been scored against, and that's a priority. If you can prevent your opponent scoring, that's a good thing. If you can score, it's even better. And with just on 30 seconds to go, it's probably the last face-off of the period. Won by the Inferno. They chip it through, trying to get it up to Wales, who was beaten soundly by Tess Wilkinson, who just took a stick off the ice. Kachira now getting challenged, and a nice piece of check work there by the Inferno, looking to play the puck across to the slot. Kachira, she's got two players free in the slot. McKinven getting pushed out of the way by Vanderkleet, but that's freed up Hayley Legg. But the Inferno pick her up eventually, and we have just the 3 seconds to play as the last chance now for Jamesis, but she has Wilkinson in the way. And we finish the second the same way we started it, with 2 goals to the Dogs and none yet to the Inferno. 2 scoring shots there for the Inferno. Those shots, if you're curious about how that works, the shots, if the goalie didn't save it, they only count as a shot as a scorer sees it, if in the goalie's opinion, if the puck would have gone in the net if the goalie hadn't have saved it. And that's what's called a shot. So you can have a lot of shots out of goalie that miss. They don't get counted as shots because they weren't going to go in. Goalies will sometimes think, hang on a sec, I saved much more shots than that shows up. And they get a bit cranky about their statistics. But the scorer makes the call and says, you know what, it wasn't going to go in anyway, so you might have made a nice catch, but it's not a save because it wasn't going to be a goal anyway. That's how that particular rule works. If you're curious. If you're not, my apologies for the long-winded explanation. But we have 15 seconds to go in the intermission before we're about to get underway in the third period of this game. And as I said earlier, the lead to the Dogs 2, Inferno yet to score. They didn't score the last time these two teams played against each other either. Last time these teams played, it was a 3-0 win to the Inferno. But I guess one of the pleasing things from the point of view of scoring depth is it hasn't all been Sim Kachira. Not that we don't love her and love seeing her score goals, but there was one to Vertagen, who scored one on a rush as well, which is good to see the Dogs getting a bit more versatility in their attack, and they certainly need that. But the Inferno, they've got to score a goal, and they've got to get one early to get themselves in this game. Can they do it? I reckon, but they are most certainly missing Jess McPherson, who makes a lot of plays up middle ice with good puck control. They're missing that level of control. But they are certainly throwing everything they can at the game. And some great back-checking work in particular by Jess Meggs. And Kev Vanderkleet's done some great work in breaking up some attacks as well. She's been appropriately physical. Underway we are in the third.
Savick hitting that one to the boards. We just got Inferno looking to pass that one out of their zone. And it was just hit back in there by number 27 on the Dogs. Going around the net now. Looking for someone to pass through to get it out. Number 16 going for a run. She was heading straight for the slot, push wide. One of the Dogs players should be looking for a pass up along the boards to Savick now, who's unfortunately been intercepted there by one of the Dogs through the neutral and over the blue line.
Still cleared the puck into the zone, but now Ash Elliott chips it in deep. Hand up for offside. We're still offside there. You can see the referee holding the hand up until all the Dogs leave, and now Elliott goes in to try and put some pressure on Vanderkleet. Almost manages to take the puck away from her. Certainly broke up her speed a little bit, but not enough to dispossess. Now Wilkinson fans on the clearance, was looking up ice a little bit too much perhaps. And the Dogs now stuck in their own defensive zone, trying to clear it out, and eventually they do. Puck will, however, be going for icing. No, the referee wipes it off, says that the contest was won by Elliott, which is an interesting call, but regardless. Wilkinson now with the puck, dances across the slot, puck goes high, and so does the glove, and Sam Hockey makes it safe. Still 2 goals the lead to the Dogs with 14 minutes to play in the third and final period. Well, the game has 3 periods. Half time, quarter time, 3/4 time, third time, 2/3 time, and full thirds time. It's quite unique, Hockey. One of the reasons why we love it.
Face off here in the Inferno zone, automatically picked up there by Robinson, who makes a nice pass over, but unfortunately she just missed that one. Picked up by the play number 6 on Dogs, hits it back in. to the Inferno zone. A bit of a battle on the blue line. And Inferno was able to clear it into the Dogs zone there.
They're taken there, just robbed by Jess Meggs. Hudson looking for an option up the ice and tries to find Kate Wales. Wales gets a puck up, but unfortunately for her, she couldn't go with it. There was too many bodies in the way. Now the Inferno with control in the neutral zone. They've got 3. They've got 5 of them in the neutral zone. Meggs was looking for the pass and got it, but she's driven deep into the corner. Dogs back in numbers. And it comes out almost as far as Hudson, who was looking for it, but it didn't go that far. Meggs now tries to get a shot away, but it goes wide.
Picked up by the Inferno in the corner. Looks to make a shot at net. Unfortunately, didn't get there. And Dogs have possession of the puck just up deep in that corner there. They're looking to go for a run towards the Inferno net. Is this Dean, I believe?
And the shot rattles off the post. We heard it go clonk, but it didn't go in. They're taken now with a chance. Wine shoots high. Puck down loose in the slot. Hudson racing up to try and clear it, but Vertagen, nice stick work, but Hudson manages to clear the puck out of the zone. Finds Meggs with a bit of room. Now closed off by the Dogs, who get back and shut down the attack. But another chance now. Wales takes a shot, goes wide. Stewart might have just needed to make a slight save of that, not quite sure from here. Meggs with another chance, puck deep into the corner again. Inferno there in numbers with Dogs 2, and this time it comes back across to the front of the slot, picked up by Heen, who's looking up ice, sees no one in front of her, so she goes herself. And it is picked up now. Kachira with room in front. She's got Vandercleet in front of her. Shoots. Beautiful pad save there by Sam Hockey. Outstanding save. Had McKinven there looking for a chance to do something as well, which she found on the rebound. Kachira now high again. Gets the pass, but not quite able to get the intercept, the Inferno. Kachira blocked, however, by Van der Vliet, who got in the way. Racing over into the corner to pick it out. McKinven. She's looking for options. Sees Kachira, finds her, but deep in the corner, not a good angle. And the Inferno will clear the puck out and repel the attack.
Dogs saved that one from an icing. And the puck's just loose there in the Inferno, picked up by number 22 on the Dogs.
That was Hayley Legg, who I think she was surprised she had room in front of her. And she wasn't actually being terribly closely pressed there. Vandercleet was in the way. He didn't do anything. Unfortunately for Hayley, she left the puck behind. But that does happen very often. Now racing into the corner to pick it up is Costello. She looks around ice, gets past everyone and finds up Lisa McKinnon. Looks up ice, finds Kachira on the stretch. Just a little bit too far in front of her, but Kachira has leg loose in the slot. Very loose in the slot there, leg. And she winds it. She tries to go herself. Goes around the back, gets onto a backhand, finds the forehand, puts the puck across in front of the net. But Hockey is there, Sam that is. And the Inferno almost clear it out. Vandercleet doing a good job. Hockey in the last, just to flex it off into the corner. Good sustained pressure now by the Dogs. Looking to find Wilkinson, who pinches in to try and pick it up. Savic did a good job of just keeping enough pressure on her to keep her distracted. And the Inferno with possession behind the net, trying to clear it up, but stolen once more. The Inferno chip it up high again. Dogs trying to keep it in. They're all pinching now, though. And the Inferno get it past them, but back last line of defence was Wilkinson, who just drove it deep to pick it up for them. But now it's Kuzmovic who has space, but not quite enough. Can she get around and get a shot away? She's got Savic moving into the slot. So Kuzmovic wraps around, but there's too many bodies in the way, and it will be played up ice by Arias. Unfortunately for Hudson, she loses her footing. Puck goes in, all the Inferno offside, and now the Dogs will go back to pick it up through Wilkinson.
Wilkinson is bringing that one through behind the net. Oh, no, sorry, Arias, was it? And just made a shot on the boards there. Got a bit of a battle. We've hit back through to the Dogs slot there. Who's going to pick that one up? And Dogs hitting that one to the neutral, intercepted by the Inferno there.
Yeah, did a good job of playing it up ice now. Hudson looks and finds some help, but not able to control it on the blue line, the Inferno, and it ends up back in the capable hands once more of the Dogs' defence. It's taking a little bit too much time to clear it out, though. It did get picked up by Wales. But Wilkinson, however, battling on the boards. The Inferno still with possession and managed to keep it out, but now it is away in the capable hands of Arias. but she is swept back by Hudson on the desperate back check. Fans on the shot. Hudson now clears it up ice, but it's kept in by the Dogs, but second time around they clear it out. And the Dogs looking to make a pass across. Elliott now with room. Hudson has to go across to her. As a result, you've got Kaseo getting space in the slot, but IceHQ saves the shot from Elliott. And with 8 minutes to go, it is still 2-0 to the Dogs. Inferno absolutely in this. 2 goals as they in hockey is a very, very deceptive lead. It sounds like a lot. Sometimes it can make the team that's got the 2-goal lead get just a little bit complacent. I don't think the Dogs will, but you never know. And the Inferno desperate to score one. Costello pinched in. You had Blake charging up towards her with a good opportunity. Just couldn't quite get there in time. Costello knocks over Savic, who has a bit of a grin as she gets back up again. And a very snowy bottom. But she will skate back up the ice now, and she's got driving into the corner there, Wales. And Meggs, who takes a shot, but it goes wide.
Savic looking to pick that puck up again in the corner. It's sent around the nets along the boards, and Meggs looking to pick it up, but it was... Oh, she just intercepted that one. And Costello hitting that one back into the...
Costello's shot will go for icing. It crosses the line. The referees will blow it back. Because you've only got a 2-goal differential, if it's still 2 goals to go, with a minute, we'll go into what's called stop time. So at the moment, every time the play stops, the clock continues to tick. However, if we have 2 goals or less, there's a difference between the two teams. With 1 minute to go, every time there's a stoppage, the clock will stop. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it actually makes a huge difference. You get an icing like this, there's another 20 seconds gone from the clock. But when that happens in stop time, it's back you go, and you still get the time. So it does make a difference, and that's where a defensive team needs to be careful. It's only a 2-goal lead.
Inferno there looking for a shot on net, but it was intercepted there by the player, I think it's Heen, taking a run down now for Inferno's. Oh, just a bit wide on the net there.
Heen got the shot away, but it was about 2 metres wide of the net, so Hockey not having to do anything. We've got Arias clear in the slot. Hockey making a good save that time with a pad. And a good shot by Heen, who had Kaseo, free in the slot, but couldn't get it to her. Instead tried to put it in herself, but Sam Hockey's goalie pads were right there in the way. But now the Dogs bring out the big guns. They've got Kuchera and Legg and McKinnon.
Kuchera heading for the puck now in the corner. Should be looking for a pass possibly into the slot. No, she's going to take it around. Passed out to the boards. Wilkinson picks up.
It's a beautiful shot in there from the point by Wilkinson. It's good work. She's combining well with these players. Dean, however, not able to keep it in. Robertson trying to pick it up, but it's picked up by Wilkinson instead, who circles around. Kuchera waiting up on the blue line, finds her. Kuchera under a lot of pressure, and only puck goes across to Hudson, who dumps it cross ice. A little bit lucky to get away with it, but I guess she knew where Kuchera was. And now they've got some problems. Kuchera with space has to slam the brakes on. Freshly sharpened skates too. She manages to get the puck past Hudson. Legg gets a shot away, but it goes wide. And now Wilkinson pitches in on Robertson. They're having a bit of a chat and forgetting the fact that there's a game on. And the puck comes out. Wilkinson still offside. And we will be brought back as the delightful Lisa McKinnon. Just to stir up the commentators, but it's all good. We love you, Lisa Mack, or something. Let's go with the something. But regardless, we have a penalty now on the Inferno. Not what they needed, but sometimes you never know. Short-handed goals can happen. Inferno can get a bit of focus with the 4.5 minutes to go. They do have 2 minutes to kill a penalty. Let's see if they can get a goal out of it. Nizmovic has a puck tangled up in her feet with Kuchera battling for it hard. Nizmovic wins that one, but only as far as Basley, who dumps it back in again, finds Kuchera. Kuchera being pressed. Puxon comes across. McKinnon runs into the backside of Blake, and there's a hand up for something. We're not sure if it's a penalty. We will know in a second if the Inferno get possession. Yeah, the hands up for a penalty. As soon as the Inferno touch the puck and get some control of it, the referee will blow the whistle. And there it is. So another Inferno player will be going to the box. So it looks like it's Kev Vanderkleed who will be sitting too. So now for about a minute, we'll have 5-on-3. Now, that does provide an awful lot of focus for the defensive team. Look for them to set up what we call a triangle defence, where you have two defenders and one player a little bit higher, basically trying to dominate that area in front of the net, but it gives the attacking team a lot of space and a lot of opportunities. They need to get the puck down the other end very quickly, the Inferno, and they do exactly the right thing to do, dump it away and force the Inferno to get the Dogs to go and pick it up. Their goaltender, Zoe Stewart, coming out to pick it up a little bit faster. They have 45 seconds to go on the 3-on-5.
Got Arias now in the slot looking to make a pass. Just missed there, and a shot on. Got a bit of a battle in front of the net. Shot on there by attempted from number 19 on the Dogs.
Bodies all over the place there, but Sam Hockey makes it safe. Good opportunity for the Dogs, but Hockey got body in the way, and that's what you need to do as a goal in that circumstance. And what that does at the moment, the clock will continue to tick, and that will continue to run the penalty down. So the penalty on 26, Robertson, will be over very shortly. She'll be back on the ice in about 10 seconds, and then it will be back to 5-on-4 for another minute. So the Inferno with a lot of work to do to kill this one. Costello looking around, she sees the threat, just making sure she doesn't get someone sneaking out behind her. But in this particular instance, with Robinson coming back on the ice, they're still on the penalty kill, the Inferno. So they can still just dump the puck down the other end, but they can't afford to do that. They've got to get a goal. Elliott takes a shot, deflects off something, and it goes wide. And the puck around the back of the net. Elliott now for the Dogs goes to contest it. Inferno there first. Now Costello fires it across the front. Gagnon tries to get onto it. And Mizmovic tries to pick it up off a backhand. Slings it across the ice almost at random, but finds Robertson. 1 minute and 50 seconds to go. Bringing it back in was Arias, but it's played out the ice. Picking it up now, however, Savic only gets it as far as Heen, who now skates in with room. He watches it go harmlessly into the corner. We have 5 seconds to go on the second penalty. The Inferno have done a great job of killing the penalty. Of course, not able to score a goal, but they are back to 5-on-5 hockey. For a brief period of time there, it was 5-on-3, and they kept that out. So great play by the Inferno to make that happen.
Heen there going for a shot on goal, and a bit of a battle between two players in the middle of the slot. Looks like we've got a goal from number 17 on the Dogs. It just snuck it in there.
Vertaken got it. That's her second one for the game, Vertaken. She scored that first one early. The second goal early. So nice one there. Just a bit of a shot through traffic. And sooner or later, you had to feel that the Dogs have had the momentum through this period. They've poured on another 12 shots in this period. And as a result, one of them got through Sam, who has been great. But you can't save them all. And with now just 1 minute to go, the lead out to 3-0 to the Dogs.
Inferno looking desperately there to move the puck over into the Dog zone. They've just lost the possession, and back to Megs, who brings it over the blue line. She's looking for a pass towards the slot, just loses her footing, and Wilkinson picks the puck up there, runs behind the net. She'll be she's going for a run now through the neutral. Looking for pass to Kuchera.
Who knew Kuchera would be floating up there on the blue line at midpoint? She never does that. But she takes a shot. Sam Hockey makes the save. 14 seconds to go. We'll probably just get the last face-off. Look for Hayley Legg to turn this face-off into a shot on the net. The Dogs could stack the line and just throw everyone forwards. But Legg doesn't win that one. It goes back into the corner harmlessly. And with 1 second to go, we're about to get the siren, and we do. So the Dogs take that one 3-0 over the Inferno. A repeat of the second game scoreline. 1-2. They've given the first one to Gagnon, not to Kuchera, which is surprising. I suspect that may well be a mistake. But the second one and the third one, both to Abby Vertaken, who had a great game. The first one from a lovely piece of deceptive play by Kuchera, and the second one assisted by Caseo and Maddie England. So very entertaining game there. Thank you very much to both of the teams for entertaining us all this evening. Coming up next for the IceHQ Pro League, we have the Tier 2, this league game on a Friday the 23rd at 9:40 p.m. The Dogs will be playing the Snipers. And the big game tomorrow is the Women's Pro League, and it's a highlight game on Saturday. It's a feature round. It's the Dogs Inferno Women's Pro League, so some of the best, in fact the best female hockey players in the state, and some of the best in the country without a doubt, and they're playing at 4 p.m. here tomorrow at IceHQ. Thank you very much for being with me tonight, Tarina. Hope everyone enjoyed the coverage and enjoyed the hockey. So tomorrow, feature round. Bring it on.